Hey, how's it going, pepper people? Today we're gonna be trying some pods. We got just a little Shishito, the first Shishito of the year, little guy, so that should be a nice, easy, fun one. Not really any heat there. Then we got a handful of these Dreamcatcher peppers here, which, whoop, just dropped one unfortunately, but got up later. These are cool. These guys are tiny, so I got a couple of those. We're gonna try out once, try and get some flavor and see. They don't taste too bad. They don't seem to have too much heat, a light amount of heat. But I do want to try a couple of them. I've tried them before. This time I just want to get a handful of them and see what kind of kick I get out of them. So just gonna grab those real quick, and I'll just get those out of the way. We're just gonna do like a little bouquet of like 4 little guys here. All right, yeah. Yeah, pretty light heat. Okay, yeah, with 4 of them you get a little bit, but I'd say probably around a jalapeno level of heat. Maybe a little bit hotter. Probably a little bit hotter than jalapeno level of heat, but yeah, to me that's definitely like kind of sitting on the one scale there. Not bad flavor-wise. Yeah, kind of like, you know, a Thai, or not really like cayenne, a little bit like cayenne, but not quite. I mean, I got a cayenne right here we could actually try. It's one of my purple cayennes, and this is a F2, and this time just fell off of that one because these things get real soft once they start to get overripe and red. They turn reddish purple, and that's when they're ready to be nice and firm, but as they go real red, they'll get a brighter red. They'll get real soft, and the skin kind of just peels right off of them just like that. This one's kind of dried up from the other day, but yeah, that one was real ripe when I picked it. And so that one, I want to save the seeds from this, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna remove some seeds. It's just purple cayenne, so I want to do this for consistency of flavor. I'm thinking those are like kind of like, those remind me like, you know, like fish peppers, or, you know, Thai peppers, super chili, stuff like that kind of. As far as the Dreamcatcher goes, they taste good. They're good. Nothing like super spectacular, but yeah, you usually see like they got a lot of more moisture than some other peppers do, and that's why they're so soft skinned. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab some seeds from this, but you can see it's already flopping over. The skin is separating from the flesh. See if I can get that in focus. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're real moist inside. They got a lot of moisture and oily too, I guess, but it's hard to say because of the amount of moisture that these guys contain and collect. So we're just gonna pull the seeds out of this, and then we're gonna actually try this one. This other one we got the other day was just kind of too far gone, so I didn't eat it because it would have been real mushy. And this one's mostly firm for the most part, so pull seeds out of these, because like I said, these are F2s. These are something I'm working on. These have the right color and ripening stage. Not quite the shape I wanted for my cayenne. Kind of revert it more to that basic ham, but that's okay. Got enough seeds out of there, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just try that. It's still got real moist, real wet, but it's a weird one, so we'll go ahead and try that now. Yeah, that one is yeah, I mean, it's got a cayenne flavor to it. Kind of what I expected out of it. It's got a little bit of heat. Honestly, not too much heat. Probably about the same level as the ones that I just said. So yeah, you know, the Thais, maybe it's building up a little bit more. But yeah, it was a lot of moisture content, and I know when I picked it, it was nice and firm. It didn't have a lot of moisture content like it did, but like, you know, just like normally. And as those just ripen, they really get soft and gain a lot of moisture like that. They're like, I don't know what it is about those, but that was in a little package in my fridge for a day or two before I ate it. I picked it about 2 days ago. We're gonna eat the Shishito now. This one should just be fun. Cool little Shishito. So yeah. Let's get the rest of that off there. I don't really want to eat the carrots. Oh well. Oh yeah. And that's just good. Oh. Yeah, I do love Shishito. It's a really good, real flavor. Yeah, I mean, basically no heat. If there's any heat at all to that, I cannot really detect it over the lingering heat from the last things. Didn't really increase my heat level at all, but it tastes good. Classic, you know, Shishito taste, like a red pepper. Not as sweet as like a bell pepper, but I guess a little bit more depth to the flavor than a bell pepper. So like a little bit more, I guess like smokiness, smoky tones. Yeah, it was good. The Dreamcatchers were real good. I think they have like a nice, you know, just like a Thai chili type flavor. It's great. I love Thai chili, so you know, I don't think the flavor stands out above anything else. There's definitely better flavored peppers, but it's definitely a good one. With the pods being as small as they are right now, some of them are looking like they're about an inch long or so in here, so that'll be a little bit better for usage. But ultimately, this is really more of an ornamental plant. Gorgeous little thing. I love it. It's a nice little dwarf plant. So I'm going to continue growing it, of course. And I will use these in all sorts of stuff. I like little peppers like this for things like pickling and stuff. So throwing these in my pickles, because then you just have tiny little pickled peppers in there. And I think that's a cool little addition. So it's probably how I use these in pickling and stuff like that. And then maybe in some like Thai dishes and stuff like that. So where I could just throw the full pods in and stir fry them. So yeah, they're good. They got a little bit of heat. Yeah, I think as far as it goes, they're about the same as the Purple Cayenne. Purple Cayenne might have been a tiny bit hotter, but I think the Purple Cayenne was a little bit less hot than I expected from a Cayenne. Especially, I don't know. So yeah, all very decent peppers, good flavor. Ultimately, my favorite flavor was the Shishito, then the Dreamcatcher, and then the Purple Cayenne. Probably my least favorite of the 2 or 3. It just didn't have enough flavor for me. Like Cayennes usually have a good kick of flavor to them, and this didn't. So that's a little unfortunate. I'll have to see more of these pods and see how they go heat-wise and flavor-wise. But this was the darkest plant. It was one of my favorites as far as looks went when it was younger, but if the pods aren't quite the shape I want and the flavor's not there, and I don't really like that soft, like super soft, moist ripening factor either. It's not, you know, great. They have almost like a tomato texture when they get there. Even that one like was kind of getting there. So I don't know, they're interesting, but I might have to pull that plant. I might not grow seeds from that one, but we'll see. We did collect the seeds from it. We'll save those and we'll put them away, but we'll make sure to take a note on that so we can decide our best ones of the year. Maybe we'll grow out a few seeds just to see how it turns out, but ultimately, I don't know if that Purple Cayenne's a winner out of all the Purple Cayennes I have. I've one that kind of has cool little twisty Cayennes, and it's got the bumpy Cayenne like shape that I really want from it too, so we're waiting on that one though because it got damaged in a storm, so I had to recover. So I don't know. It's definitely looking good. It's producing more flower. Hopefully the pods start setting here, and we'll have pods from that soon, so we can really try that one out. But yeah, ultimately Dreamcatcher, really cool little plant. Highly recommend anyone growing it, especially if you're into dwarfs or potted ones. The fruit are definitely good enough to be used culinarily. They're nothing super special, but they're exactly what you want for like pickling or like, you know, a little stir fry or something like that. Maybe a little bit small, and that would be their one downfall there, but they're really pretty, so I think they more than make up for it. But yeah, and of course you guys have a great day. Thanks for checking them out, and I'll be back here hopefully soon with some more pods to taste.